he remembers the concomitants between hetu and sadhya. That as yatra yatra dhumah tatra tatra vannihi. After that, the inferential knowledge will occur. That as parvataha vaniman. So this is the procedure. And here the Pakshadharma Vyapara. Anumana is cause. Anumana is cause for Paramarsha, and Paramarsha is cause for Anumiti. Tajanyatvam is that Anumiti Janyatvam, that is which bonds from Anumiti and is cause for bonds from Anumana and is cause for Anumiti. That is Vyapara, that is Paramarsha.
So I have one question for Vishwagna. Now you said that Linga Paramarsha is a special cause for Anumiti. If instead of we say now if we don't take Linga Paramarsha, that has a special cause. If we just take the Linga as a special, if we take not the Linga Gnana but only the Linga as a special cause, then what will happen?
If we tell that Linga itself is the special cause for Anumiti, then for example, in a kitchen, we'll infer the fire by seeing the soot particles. If we tell that Linga is special cause, Linga itself is a special cause for Anumiti, then the Linga, that means Dhuma, is not exist in the kitchen. So without cause, the effect fallacy.
So here you are trying to say that in the past when the fire existed, at that time the smoke also existed in the past, so smoke is not being seen now.
Not being seen.
So what is the proof for that smoke?
Soot particles.
The soot particles which were there in the past, now you are inferring from the soot. What are you inferring from the soot particles?
We are inferring the fire.
Directly you are not inferring fire.
From smoke, we are inferring the fire.
From soot particles, you are inferring the smoke.
Yes.
From the smoke, you are inferring the fire. So because of this, you cannot take the Linga as the special cause of Anumiti. You have to take Linga Paramarsha or the Linga Gnana.
Linga Gnana.
Any questions, sir?
So what happened? My name is Raghuram. So what happens in Ayogolaka? So what is your? How do you do this linga, whatever there? Ayogolaka, what will happen? So you don't see the fire, you don't see the smoke, nothing you see.
In Ayogolaka, we don't see the smoke, but we'll perceive the fire. Anvayapti. We can't tell that yatra yatra vannihi tatra tatra dhuma. That means wherever there is fire, there will be smoke. We can like this we can't tell the vyapti, because wherever there is fire means fire is in Ayogolaka.
Yeah.
But there is no smoke is not there.
Yeah.
So it is fallacy. So because of that fallacy, we have to tell that wherever there is smoke, there is fire. So we can perceive that wherever there is smoke, there will be fire only. So there is no fallacy.
Okay, thank you. So I would like to appreciate what they have done. So it's very good choice of words. Whoever the teacher has taught them, their vocabulary is increasing. So and these words are very difficult to use even for somebody who has studied in English. So I would like, yesterday also I heard a few children speak it. So I'm really very pleased that such a thing is happening to Swamiji and to the gurus who have taught him. So it's a great effort. Please do it so others should know our philosophy. Just because we are not doing in English, that does not have a pramana that we don't know anything. So that's a very good effort from your side. Whatever it is, please improve upon it and do it. Thank you.
ಇದು ನಮಗೆ ದೀಪಿಕಾ ಪಾಠ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು ಹರಿದಾಸ್ ಭಟ್ರು, ಇಂಗ್ಲೀಷಲ್ಲಿ ಪಾಠ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು ಗುರುಕಿರಣ್ ಸರ್ ಅಂತ ಅವರಲ್ಲಿ.
ವಿಶ್ವಜ್ಞ ಎನ್ನುವಂತಹ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿ ಈ ಒಂದು ವಿಷಯವನ್ನು ಲಿಂಗ ಪರಾಮರ್ಶ ಅನ್ನೋ ವಿಷಯವನ್ನು ಕೇಳಿದ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆಗಳಿಗೆ ಇಂಗ್ಲೀಷ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಉತ್ತರ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ತುಂಬ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಅನುವಾದ ಮಾಡಿ ಎಲ್ಲರ ಶ್ಲಾಘನೆಗೆ ಪಾತ್ರ ಆದ. ಇದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲೇ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ, ನಮಗೆ ಇಂಗ್ಲೀಷ್ ಅಷ್ಟು ಬರಲ್ಲ ಅನ್ನೋ ಕಾರಣಕ್ಕಾಗಿ. ಮುಂದಿನ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿ ಮುಂದಿನ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿ ಮಹೀಧರ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ಇವನು ಇದನ್ನು ನ್ಯಾಯಶಾಸ್ತ್ರಕ್ಕೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಪಟ್ಟಂತಹ ಅನುಮಿತಿ ಅನ್ನೋದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಅದರ ವಿವರಣೆಯನ್ನು, ಹಿಂದಿನವನು ಅನುಮಾನದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ದ, ಈಗ ಇವನು ಅನುಮಿತಿ ಅನ್ನೋದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಇಂಗ್ಲೀಷ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ನಿರೂಪಣೆಯನ್ನು ಮಾಡೋನಿದ್ದಾನೆ.
ಶ್ರೀ ಗುರುಭ್ಯೋ ನಮಃ. ಹರಿ ಓಂ. Respected all Pandits and all the audience, today I am going to talk about inferential knowledge. Before going to the topic, we should know what is inference and what is epistemology. Epistemology means the study which where the subject where we study the pramanas, epistemology, and inference is that
what is the word you use for pramanas in English?
Proof. Pramana means proof. So where we study proofs.
Sheshgirachar.
Validity. Pramanya. Valid. So, epistemology means the theory of knowledge. Theory of knowledge comprises of so many things. The theory of validity, the theory of error, classification of the means of valid knowledge, their validity, asserting their validity. All these things come under the same topic. It is called epistemology, the theory of knowledge in general. So knowledge is produced by the instruments like sense organs and inference and all, and verbal testimony. The perception, the cognition that arises may be valid or may not be valid. In case it is valid, how to establish its validity? In case it is not valid, what's the cause that causes the invalidity of the knowledge, and how it is cognized? All these things come under the same topic. That's epistemology. So pramaya is ontology. In this particular system of philosophy, what are the entities they have accepted? So what are their characteristics? These things come under ontology. Ontology, epistemology, and ethics. Ethics is sadhana. Whatever their highest goal is, the means to achieve that highest goal is ethics. So every system of philosophy propounds some ontology, some epistemology, some ontology, and some ethics. As it applies to our Dvaita Vedanta, our ontology is entirely different. Our epistemology is fantastic. It is not paralleled by any other system of philosophy. So now he is not speaking about our epistemology or like that. What the Nyaya system thinks about inferential knowledge or inference, that's what he is going to speak, and he will speak.
So in Nyaya philosophy there are 4 proofs which are Pratyaksha, Anumana, and Upamana, and Shabda. Here Shabda means verbal testimony, and Upamana means comparison, and Pratyaksha means perception, and lastly the most important proof of Nayayikas is inference. Here inference in world we will get the knowledge by perception sometimes. Some other times we can't get knowledge by perception. In that case, because the knowledge,
we see the smoke in the mountain, fire is not seen, but because of the presence of the smoke, we infer the presence of fire, and this is called inference. You don't actually perceive the fire there, but you come to know about fire because of this inferential conclusion.
The knowledge, in some other times we can't get knowledge because there will be the existence of a reason. So here the reason is the base for the inferential knowledge. This reason only called as inference or anumana or hetu. Inferential knowledge is the knowledge which comes from inference. Here, for inferential knowledge, there are two factors which are Vyapti and Pakshadharmata. Vyapti means universal concomitance between Hetu and Sadhya, and another one is presence of the Hetu in Paksha is known as Pakshadharmata. These two factors are most required for inferential knowledge, and combination of these two knowledge in the Vyapti Jnana, two items is known as Paramarsha. So Paramarsha is also special cause for Anumiti. Here the famous author Annam Bhatta tells the inferential knowledge definition of inferential knowledge is Paramarsha Janyam Jnanam Anumitihi. The knowledge which comes from Paramarsha, consideration, is known as Anumiti, inferential knowledge. When we say like this, then the opponents will object that the over applicability will come in post doubt perception. What is post doubt perception? Means a man who sees an object from a far distance will get doubt whether it is man or pole. After seeing the pervasive things which are hands or legs, after seeing the pervasive things, he will get the consideration, that is Purushattva Vyapya Karacharadimanayam. After the Paramarsha, he will get inferential, he will get the knowledge, this is man only, Ayam Purusha Eva. Here the knowledge Ayam Purusha Eva is gained from Paramarsha only, the Purushattva Vyapya Karacharadimanayam. So the over applicability will come in post doubt perception. Then Nayayikas will object that the Purusha Eva knowledge is not perception, but the knowledge is inference only. So the over applicability will not come. Then Mimamsakas tells that you can't say that you can't say like that, because you when you say the knowledge is inferential knowledge, then the virodha will come, contradiction will come in system of cognition of cognition. Cognition of cognition means anuvyavasaya. So the anuvyavasaya virodha will come, because here the anuvyavasaya is purusham sakshat karomi, but not purusham anuminomi. So you can't say like that. So the over applicability is still there. So we have to clear the over applicability by giving an adjunct, that is pakshata sahakritatva in this definition. So the definition of anumiti is like this: pakshata sahakrita paramarsha janyam jnanam anumitihi. Then the over applicability will not come, because the man and his pervasive things are perceived together but not separate. So we can't tell that here the knowledge here the inference is not there. So there is no pakshata sahakritatva in paramarsha. So the over applicability will not come. Like this,
In that case, Paksha is not there. Linga Paramarsha is there, but Paksha is not there.
Linga Paramarsha is there, but not Pakshata.
So you have to define what Pakshata is. What is Pakshata?
The Pakshata is that the ಶಿಷ್ಯಾದೈಷ ವಿರಹ ವಿಶಿಷ್ಟ ಸಿದ್ಧ್ಯಭಾವಃ ಪಕ್ಷತ.
The fact is this: a man sees a pole from a distance. He is not able to decide whether it's a human being or a wooden trunk. So, comes near and sees the hands or legs vividly, and then he says this is a man because it's got legs and hands. So, this is inferential knowledge. A person who has a thing which has got legs and hands is going to be a human being. This is the invariable competence. But he is actually seeing it. So there is perception also. There can be inferential knowledge also. So what's this? It is arisen out of this linga paramarsha. But you say it's perception. So over-applicability comes. So it's a different topic. They say the things required for a perception is also there. The cause required for an inference is also there. But when the same thing is to be cognized by inference and perception, the perception, samagre, the paraphernalia, the summum bonus of all the causes of perception is stronger than that of the inference, summum bonus of all the causes of the inference. And so what arises is only perception and not inference. The paraphernalia of the summum bonus of all the two types of knowledge are there, but because one is stronger, it suppresses the other, and only perception arises. This is what he is going to tell, what he aims to tell. They are just students, and swartharumana parartharumana anta heludu. There are two types of this consideration of the invariable concomitant thing which is there in the Pakshata. One for oneself, where there is no words, there is no sentence. He knows the concomitance of fire and smoke. He sees the smoke in the mountain. There is no other person. Oh, there is fire. Because there is smoke, he thinks for himself. This is called swartharumana. For himself, he analyzes the whole thing and considers. He has to teach another person. When that occasion comes, he utters a syllogism. So that syllogism is akin to Aristotle's syllogism, but it's different also. So there is a major term, as Aristotle's syllogism says. There's a major term, there's a minor term, there's a middle term and all those things. It's called pararthomana. The statement, the difference between Western logic and Indian logic is, Western logic exceptionally means logic is a statement. Indian thought means logic is not a statement. Logic is considering by oneself or making another to consider the required things and lead him to come to a conclusion. So it's not a statement, unlike as in the Western philosophy.
Likewise, the author Annamata defends his definition of Anumiti. Shri Krishna Arpanavastu.
ಮುಂದೆ ತ್ರಿವಿಕ್ರಮ ಅನ್ನುವಂತಹ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿ ಅನುವಾದ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕಿದ್ದಾನೆ. ಈ ವ್ಯಾಸತೀರ್ಥ ವಿದ್ಯಾಪೀಠದಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೊಂದು ವೈಶಿಷ್ಟ್ಯ. ಅವರು ಸಂಸ್ಕೃತದಲ್ಲಿ ಶಾಸ್ತ್ರ ಅನುವಾದ ಹೇಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೋ ಹಾಗೆ ಹೀಗೆ ಇಂಗ್ಲೀಷ್ನಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಅವರು ಶಾಸ್ತ್ರ ಅನುವಾದ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಪರಮಪೂಜ್ಯ ಶ್ರೀಪಾದರು ಅವರಿಗೆ ಅವರಲ್ಲಿ ನ್ಯಾಯಶಾಸ್ತ್ರದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡವರು, ತರ್ಕತಾಂಡವದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡಂಥವರು, ವಿದೇಶದ ದೊಡ್ಡ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಹೆಸರಾಂತ ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸಿಟಿಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಅಧ್ಯಯನ ಮಾಡಿದಂತಹ ಖ್ಯಾತನಾಮರೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ಶ್ರೀಪಾದರಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದು ಈ ವಿಚಾರಗಳನ್ನು ತಿಳಿದುಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತಾಯಿದ್ರು. ಹೀಗೆ ಶ್ರೀಪಾದರು ಅವರು ಕೂಡ ಇಂಗ್ಲೀಷ್ ಭಾಷೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ನಿಷ್ಣಾತರಾಗಿದ್ದಂಥವರು. ತಮ್ಮ ವಿದ್ಯಾಪೀಠದ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು ಕೂಡ ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಅವರು ಸಮಾಜಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗಿ ತಲುಪುವ ರೀತಿ ಅವರು ತಯಾರಾಗಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಶ್ರೀಪಾದರ ಅಪೇಕ್ಷೆ ಇತ್ತು. ಅದರಂತೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಶ್ರೀನಿಧಿ ಪ್ಯಾಟಿ ಆಚಾರ್ಯರು ಅವರು ಹೋದ ವರ್ಷವೂ ಕೂಡ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳ ಅವರನ್ನು ತಯಾರು ಮಾಡಿಸಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇಂಗ್ಲೀಷ್ ಅನುವಾದವನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿಸಿ ಈ ಒಂದು ಉಪಕ್ರಮವನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. ಅವರಿಗೆ ಸಾಥನ್ನು ನೀಡಿದಂಥವರು ನಮ್ಮ ಗುರುಕಿರಣ್ ಅವರು. ಹೀಗೆ ಇವರಿಬ್ಬರ ಈ ಒಂದು ಯೋಗದಿಂದಾಗಿ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು ಇಷ್ಟು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಅನುವಾದ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯವಾಗಿದೆ. ಮುಂದೆ ತ್ರಿವಿಕ್ರಮ ಅನ್ನುವಂತಹ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿ ಅವನು ನಮ್ಮ ಶ್ರೀಮದ್ ಆಚಾರ್ಯರ ಸಿದ್ಧಾಂತದ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಪ್ರಮಾಣ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆ ಏನು ಅಂತನ್ನೋದನ್ನು ನಿರೂಪಣೆಯನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ.
Respected teachers and member of audience, good afternoon everyone. Today I am here, my name is Trivikrama. Today I am here to talk about Dvaita epistemology. Pramana Paddhati, before knowing Dvaita epistemology, we should know about epistemology. Epistemology means the studies of Pramana is known as epistemology. Pramana Paddhati, written by Jaitirtha, is the foundation of Dvaita epistemology. In Pramana Paddhati Grantha, Jaitirtha states Uddeshya, Lakshana, Vibhaga and Pariksha of Pramanas. What is Uddeshya means telling the name of object or objective. Lakshana means definition. Vibhaga means classification. And Pariksha means examination. In the Mangala Shloka of Pramana Paddhati, Jaitirtha says that Pramana Paddhatim Kurmaha. It means let us compose Pramana Paddhati. In this Pramana Shloka, the name of object or objective has been shown. Next, let us know about definition. Tatra nirdosha arthendriya sannikarshah pratyaksham. The contact between defectless sense organ and defectless object is known as perception or pratyaksha. In the definition of perception, the word indriya is implied. Thus, let us know about indriya. Indriya is of two types. First one is pramatra swarupa, second one is prakrita indriya. Before knowing indriya, let us know about pramana. What is pramana? Pramana means that which does not go beyond the object. This definition comes from the Vakya Yathartham Pramanam. In the definition of Pramana, there are two parts. First part is Yatha, second part is Artha. The word Yatha has four meanings. They are Yogyata, Vipsa, Sadrishya, Anativritti. Yogyata means capacity. Vipsa means repetition. Sadrishya means similarity. Anativritti means that which does not go beyond. Here we have to take the fourth meaning, Anatikramana. And the object means Artha. And finally, the complete definition of Pramana is that which does not go beyond the object, that is Pramana. It means Pramana should fully agree with object. Let us know about classification of Pramana. Pramana is of two types. First one is Kevala Pramana, second one is Anupramana. Kevala Pramana means knowledge itself. Tatra Yathartha Jnanam Kevalam Pramanam. Anupramana means instrument of knowledge. Yathartha Jnana Sadhanam Anupramanam. Kevala Pramana is of four types. First one is Isha Jnana. Isha Jnana means God's knowledge. Lakshmi Jnana means Lakshmi's knowledge. Yogi Jnana means extraordinary person's knowledge. Ayogi Jnana means ordinary person's knowledge. Anupramana is also of three types. They are Pratyaksha, Anumana and Agama. Pratyaksha means perception. Anumana means inference. Agama means verbal testimony. In this seminar, I am focusing on perception. The definition of perception is that Tatra nirdosha arthendriya sannikarshah pratyaksham. The contact between defectless sense organ and defectless object is known as perception. In this definition, the word indriya is implied. Let us know about indriya. Indriya is of two types. One is tadvividam, pramatra swarupam prakritam cha. It means indriya is of two types. First one is pramatra swarupa, second one is prakrita indriya. Why first indriya is called as pramatra swarupa means it is knower only. Thus pramatra swarupam eva. It is knower only. That is this. Thus this indriya is called as pramatra swarupa or swarupendriya. Prakrita indriya means these indriyas are arising from evolutes of prakriti. Means vikara. Vikaras of prakriti are there. Mahatattva, ahankara tattva. Thus these indriyas are called as prakriti indriya. Tatra swarupendriyam sakshi ityuchyate. Swarupendriya is identical with sakshi. let us know about functions of Sakshindriya. External sense means Prakritendriya generate knowledge, right cognition. Sometimes they generate wrong cognition also, whereas Sakshindriya generate right cognition only. And Atma Swarupa means soul, its attributes. Kala means space and time. Space means Akasha, Kala means time, and Avidya means ignorance, and Manasu, mind. These all are objects of Sakshindriya. This is the function of Sakshindriya. Until now, we have seen the functions of Sakshindriya. Let us know about Prakritendriya. Prakritam Shadvidam. It means Prakritendriyas are 6 in number. They are Chakshustung, Mano, Shrotra, Rasana, Grana, Beta, Shadvidam Bhavati. It means sense of sight. Sense of sight means Chakshurindriya. Sense of touch, it means Twagindriya. Sense of hearing means Shrotrendriya. Mind means Manasu. Sense of taste means Rasanendriya. And finally sense of smell, it means Ghanendriya. Substances which are having magnitude and color. Magnitude means mahatva. Some actions means karma, and attributes, qualities means guna, and some universals, jati. These all are cognized by Prakritendriya. In this way, I would like to end my seminar.
If anybody is having any questions to the speaker regarding Pramana Paddhati by Sri Tikakrit Padru, they are welcome to ask.
First of all, I'd like to congratulate you. You have structured your talk in a very well way. So went from one to other. So that is very difficult, and I would like to actually congratulate you on how you structured your entire talk. That was appreciable. So the other question I had was, you had said that 2 types of pramanas or this thing. So where does Jnanendriya and Karmendriya come in that? So I couldn't associate where does that come. Under which category does Jnanendriya or Karmendriya come? So you said Tvak and all those things. So does it come under something, or it is already including something?
These instrumental organs are of 2 types: sensory organs and motor organs. Sensory organs are the eye, ear, these 5. The motor organs are the hand, leg, and so on, these 5. The mind is an instrument for all sensory knowledge, but it's sensory or motor element. The presence of the mind, the instrumentality of the mind is required. You are asking, these are Prakritendriyas. You are asking about Indriya is clarified into Swarupendriya and Bhakyendriya. That was your question, no? Karmendriya Jnana. Whatever is responsible for the motion of a thing, that's Karmendriya. Whatever is responsible, whatever organ is responsible for rising of the knowledge is called a sensory organ, Jnanendriya. Swarupa, and we have accepted Sakshi. No, you have the sense of color. So the color, it comes from the eye. So the eye is the instrument. That instrumentality is required wherever a knowledge arises. So you have this knowledge arising in the mind. The self perceives that knowledge. Self perceives that knowledge. So if the self should perceive that knowledge, there should be an instrument. Self itself is an instrument. The soul, the self is itself an instrument, and it is called Swarupendriya. This Sakshi has called 2 capacities. It is of the nature of knowledge. It is simultaneously it's an instrument also. So the Swarupendriya is Sakshi. That is required, which other systems of philosophy don't agree with. But when an instrument is required for the rise of a knowledge, and when the knowledge of a perception arises, the perception of a perception arises, It's not the eye, it's not the ear, it's not anything else. Only I got to go to the self. It's both perception by itself.
ಇಲ್ಲಿಯ ತನಕ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು ಇಂಗ್ಲೀಷ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಅನುವಾದವನ್ನು ನಡೆಸಿಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಈ ಒಂದು ಇಂಗ್ಲೀಷ್ ಅನುವಾದದಲ್ಲಿ ಸಹಕಾರವನ್ನು ನೀಡಿದಂತಹ ಅಧ್ಯಾಪಕರಾಗಿರುವಂತಹ ಗುರುಕಿರಣ್ ಅವರು ವಿಶೇಷವಾಗಿ ಅಭಿನಂದನೀಯರಾಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇವಾಗ ಇನ್ನು ಮುಂದೆ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳ ಸಂಸ್ಕೃತ ಅನುವಾದ ಆರಂಭ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಆಗಮಿಸಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಪೂಜ್ಯ ಶ್ರೀಪಾದರು ಈ ಒಂದು ಆರಾಧನಾ ಸಮಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲವರಿಗೆ ಪಂಚಾಮೃತ ಅಭಿಷೇಕ, ಪೂಜೆ, ಜಪ, ಪಾರಾಯಣ ಇಂಥದ್ದು ಮೆಚ್ಚುಗೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಕೆಲವರಿಗೆ ಪ್ರವಚನಗಳು ಇಂಥದ್ದು ಹಿಡಿಸುತ್ತೆ. ಕೆಲವರಿಗೆ ಶಾಸ್ತ್ರಾರ್ಥ ಚಿಂತನೆ, ವಿಮರ್ಶೆ ಇವುಗಳು ಹಿಡಿಸುತ್ತೆ. ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳ ಪರೀಕ್ಷೆ ಕೆಲವರಿಗೆ, ದೇವರ ನಾಮಗಳನ್ನು ಕೇಳೋದು ಹೇಳೋದು ಕೆಲವರಿಗೆ. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದನ್ನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಯಾವುದನ್ನು ಬಿಡಬೇಕು? ಕೊನೆಗೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಶ್ರೀಪಾದರು ಯಾವುದನ್ನು ಬಿಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಎಲ್ಲದನ್ನೂ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ತೀರ್ಮಾನ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. ಎಲ್ಲನೂ ಮಾಡೋದು ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಹೇಗೆ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ? ಅದಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಪೂಜ್ಯ ಶ್ರೀಪಾದರು ಒಟ್ಟು 3 ವೇದಿಕೆಯನ್ನು ಕಲ್ಪಿಸಿದ್ರು. ಒಂದು, ಇದು ದೊಡ್ಡ ವೇದಿಕೆ ಇದು ಅಂತ ಆದರೆ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ವೃಂದಾವನದ ಸನ್ನಿಧಾನದಲ್ಲೇನೆ ಅಲ್ಲೇ 2 ಭಾಗವನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿ 2 ವೇದಿಕೆಯನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿತ್ತು. ನೀವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ರಿ, ಆದ್ದರಿಂದ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ನಡೀತಿತ್ತು ಅಂತ ನಿಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಅದರ ಪರಿಚಯವನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿಸಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸನ್ಮಾನ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ, ವಿದ್ವಾಂಸರ ಉಪನ್ಯಾಸ ಇದೆಲ್ಲವೂ ಕೂಡ ಪುಸ್ತಕ ಬಿಡುಗಡೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಡೀತಾ ಇದ್ದಂತಹ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲೇನೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ವಿದ್ವಾಂಸರು ಕೂಡ ಸೇರಿ ಚಂದ್ರಿಕಾ, ನ್ಯಾಯಾಮೃತ ಈ ಗ್ರಂಥಗಳ ತತ್ವ ವಿಮರ್ಶೆಯನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. ವಾಕ್ಯಾರ್ಥ ಗೋಷ್ಠಿ, ವಿದ್ವತ್ ಗೋಷ್ಠಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಡೀತಾ ಇತ್ತು. ಅದರ ಪಕ್ಕದಲ್ಲೇನೆ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳ ಪರೀಕ್ಷೆಯೂ ಕೂಡ ವಿದ್ವಾಂಸರಿಂದ ನಡೀತಾ ಇತ್ತು. ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು ಪ್ರಮಾಣ ಪದ್ಧತಿ, ಪ್ರಮಾಣ ವಿವೇಕ, ಹೀಗೆ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಮೃತ, ಹೀಗೆ ಉದ್ಗ್ರಂಥಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲದರಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ವಿದ್ವಾಂಸರ ಮುಂದೆ ಪರೀಕ್ಷೆಯನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಮಂದಾರ ಮಂಜರಿ ಪರೀಕ್ಷೆಯೂ ಕೂಡ ನಿನ್ನೆ ನಡೆದಿದೆ, ನಾಳೆಯೂ ಕೂಡ ನಡೀಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಇದೆ. ಹೀಗೆ ಪೂಜ್ಯ ಶ್ರೀಪಾದರು ಅದನ್ನೂ ಕೂಡ ಏಕಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ ನಡೆಯುವಂತೆ ನೋಡಿಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ವ್ಯಾಸರಾಜ ಗುರು ಸಾರ್ವಭೌಮರು ಅವರು ಯಾವ್ಯಾವ ರೀತಿಯೆಲ್ಲ ಈ ಜಗತ್ತಿಗೆ ಉಪಕಾರವನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೋ ಆ ಎಲ್ಲವನ್ನೂ ಸ್ಮರಣೆ ಮಾಡುವಂತಹ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆಯನ್ನು ಪೂಜ್ಯ ಶ್ರೀಪಾದರು ಆರಾಧನೆಯ ಸಮಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಕಲ್ಪಿಸಿದ್ದರು. ಅದೆಲ್ಲವೂ ಕೂಡ ಬೆಳಗ್ಗಿಂದ ನಡೀತಾ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಈಗ ವ್ಯಾಸತೀರ್ಥ ವಿದ್ಯಾಪೀಠದ ಮತ್ತೊಬ್ಬ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿ ಸರ್ವಜ್ಞ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಚಂದ್ರಿಕಾ, ತಾತ್ಪರ್ಯ ಚಂದ್ರಿಕಾ, ವ್ಯಾಸರಾಜ ಗುರು ಸಾರ್ವಭೌಮರ ಮೇರು ಕೃತಿ ಅದು. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಜಿಜ್ಞಾಸಾಧಿಕರಣದಲ್ಲಿ ಜಿಜ್ಞಾಸಾ ಶಬ್ದಕ್ಕೆ ರಾಮಾನುಜ ಮತ ರೀತಿಯ ಏನು ಅರ್ಥ, ಅದು ಹೇಗೆ ಸರಿ ತಪ್ಪು ಅನ್ನುವಂತಹ ವಿಮರ್ಶೆಯನ್ನು ನಡೆಸ್ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ. ಈ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿ ವ್ಯಾಸತೀರ್ಥ ವಿದ್ಯಾಪೀಠದಲ್ಲಿ ಮೊದಲಿಂದಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಅಧ್ಯಯನವನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿ ಈಗಷ್ಟೇ ಮೊನ್ನೆ ತಾನೇ ಚಂದ್ರಿಕಾ ಗ್ರಂಥದ 5 ಅಧಿಕರಣಗಳನ್ನು ಅನೇಕ ವಿದ್ವಾಂಸರ ಎದುರು ಪರೀಕ್ಷೆಯನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ನೀಡಿ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಪೂಜ್ಯ ಶ್ರೀಪಾದರು ಈ ಆರಾಧನೆಯ ಅಂಗವಾಗಿ ಆರಾಧನೆಗಿಂತ ಮುಂಚೆನೇ ಈ ಶಿವರಾತ್ರಿ ಸಮಯ, ಶಿವರಾತ್ರಿ ಆದಮೇಲೆ 2 ದಿನಗಳೇನಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ನಂತರ ರತ್ನಾಭಿಷೇಕ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ನಡೆಯುತ್ತೆ. ಆ 2 ದಿನಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಪೂಜ್ಯ ಶ್ರೀಪಾದರು ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ವಿದ್ಯಾಪೀಠಗಳಿಂದ ಎಲ್ಲ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳನ್ನು ಕರೆಸಿ, ವಿದ್ವಾಂಸರನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಎಲ್ಲ ವಿದ್ಯಾಸಂಸ್ಥೆಗಳಿಂದ ದೊಡ್ಡ ದೊಡ್ಡ ವಿದ್ವಾಂಸರನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಕರೆಸಿ ಅವರೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಪರೀಕ್ಷೆಯನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿ ಬಹುಮಾನವನ್ನು ಪೂಜ್ಯ ಶ್ರೀಪಾದರು ಕೊಟ್ಟರು. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಯು ಕೂಡ ಚಂದ್ರಿಕಾದ 5 ಅಧಿಕರಣಗಳ ಪರೀಕ್ಷೆಯನ್ನು ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ನೀಡಿ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಪ್ರಸ್ತುತ ಈ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿ ಪೂಜ್ಯ ಶ್ರೀಪಾದರಲ್ಲಿ ಶ್ರೀಮನ್ ನ್ಯಾಯಸುಧ ಅಧ್ಯಯನವನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ. ಈಗ ಆ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿ ಚಂದ್ರಿಕಾದ ಒಂದು ವಿಷಯವನ್ನು ಕುರಿತು ಅನುವಾದವನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ.
ಶ್ರೀ ಗುರುಭ್ಯೋ ನಮಃ. ಹರಿ ಓಂ. ಶಮಯನ್ ಭವಸಂತಾಪಂ ರಮಯನ್ ಸಾಧುಚಾತಕಾನ್ ಕೃಷ್ಣಮೇಘ ಕೃಪಾ ದೃಷ್ಟಿವೃಷ್ಟ್ಯಾ ಪುಷ್ಣಾತು ಮಾಮಪಿ ಶ್ರೀಮದಾನಂದತೀರ್ಥಾರ್ಯ ಪಾದಪಂಕಜರೇಣ ನಮಃ. ಪವಿತ್ರೇಂದು ಮಾಂ ನಿತ್ಯಂ ಪಾಪಪಾಟನ ಪಂಡಿತಾಃ ಶಾರದಾ ವಾಸವದನ ಶಾರದಾಂಬುರುಹಾನ್ಮಹೋ ಪದ್ಮನಾಭ ಮುನೀನ್ ವಂದೇ ಸರ್ವಶಾಸ್ತ್ರ ವಿಶಾರದಾನ್. ಮಿಥ್ಯಾ ಸಿದ್ಧಾಂತ ದುರ್ಧ್ವಾಂತ ವಿಧ್ವಂಸನ ವಿಚಕ್ಷಣಃ ಜೈತೀರ್ಥಾಖ್ಯತರುಣಿರ್ಭಾಸತಾಂನೋ ಹತಂಬರೆ ಅರ್ಥಿಕಲ್ಪಿತಕಲ್ಪೋಯಂ ಪ್ರತ್ಯರ್ಥಗುರುರ್ಭೂಯಾದಸ್ಮದಿಷ್ಟಾರ್ಥಸಿದ್ಧೈ. ಶ್ರೀ ಗುರುಭ್ಯೋ ನಮಃ. ಹರಿ ಓಂ. ಉಪಸ್ಥಿತಾನ್ ವಿದುಷಃ ಪ್ರಣಮ್ಯ ಜಿಜ್ಞಾಸಾಧಿಕರಣೆ ಚಂದ್ರಿಕಾಯಾಂ ರಾಮಾನುಜಮತೇನ ಜಿಜ್ಞಾಸಾ ಶಬ್ದಾರ್ಥಂ ಉಕ್ತ್ವಾ ತನ್ನಿರಾಕರಣಮಪಿ ಅನೂದ್ಯತೆ. ತತ್ರ ರಾಮಾನುಜಮತೆ ಜಿಜ್ಞಾಸಾ ಶಬ್ದೇನ ರೂಢ್ಯಾ ವಾ ಲಕ್ಷಣಯಾ ವಾ ಅಥವಾ ಮಾಯಾವಾದಿ ರೀತ್ಯ ಅರ್ಥಾಪತ್ಯ ವಾ ತತ್ರ विचारः न लभ्यते, किन्तु अर्थात् नाम किन्तु तत्र जिज्ञासाशब्दः इच्छार्थ एव भवति। तत्र तर्हि इच्छायाः विषयवैलक्षण्य अधीनत्वेन नाम इच्छायाः विधानं न शक्यते विषयवैलक्षण्य अधीनत्वात्। नाम इष्टः विषयः अस्ति चेत् इच्छा भवति, नास्ति चेत् इच्छा न भवति इति कृत्वा नाम यस्मिन् विषये तस्य यः इष्टः विषयः अस्ति तत्रैव इच्छा भवति, अन्यत्र तु इच्छा न भवति। तथा च तेन तत्र इच्छायाः विषयसौन्दर्याधीनत्वात् इच्छायाः तथैव इच्छा उदेति। तत्र कृतिसाध्यत्वं नास्ति, उदेति नो चेत् न कृतिसाध्यत्वमपि नास्ति इति कृत्वा तस्य उदयः एव न भवति। तथा च इच्छाया अस्त्येव, नाम तत्र विषयवैलक्षण्यं, तथा च विषयवैलक्षण्य अधीनत्वेन इच्छायाः अविधेयत्वं। तर्हि इच्छा कथम् इच्छार्थः जिज्ञासाशब्दः इति चेत् तत्र उच्यते इच्छायाः कर्मीभूतं यद् ज्ञानं तर्करूपं ज्ञानमस्ति तदेव विधेयं भवति इति। तत्र उदाहरणम् इदानीं स्नात्वा भुञ्जीत, प्राङ्मुखो भुञ्जीत, तर्करूपं ज्ञानं च विचार एव इति कृत्वा तस्य विधानं सम्भवत्येव।
किं कारणम्? अन्यज्ञानस्य अविधेयत्वे एतज्ज्ञानस्य विधेयत्वे किं वैलक्षण्यं?
तत्र अन्यज्ञानस्य विषयवैलक्षण्य अजिज्ञासितग्राह्यत्वं
सर्वेषां ज्ञानानां नाम अवोत्सितग्राह्यत्वमेव वा केषाञ्चित् ज्ञानानां बहुचितग्राह्यत्वमस्ति वा?
बहुचितग्राह्यत्वं नास्ति ज्ञानस्य। तर्हि विचारात्मकज्ञानस्यैव बहुचितग्राह्यत्वं कुतः?
तदपि साक्षी तदपि गृह्णात्येव खलु, तत्रापि तदपि ज्ञानमिति कृत्वा तस्यापि ग्रहणं साक्षिणा सम्भवति इति हेतोः
नाम
तदपि कथं बहुचितग्राह्यं?
नाम तत्र प्रतिबन्धकनिरास अनन्तरं साक्षिणा गृह्यते। तथा च
साक्षी ज्ञानं गृह्णाति चेत् ज्ञानग्रहणवेलायां तस्य प्रतिबन्धकं नास्ति, प्रामाण्यग्रहणे एव खलु प्रतिबन्धकं। ज्ञानं तु
नाम
गृह्यते एव,
संशयः भवति,
ज्ञानं जातं वा न वा इति संशयस्तु कस्यापि न भवति। ज्ञाने प्रामाण्यसंशयः एव सर्वत्र अनुभूतः, न तु ज्ञानविषयकसंशयः कुत्रापि नानुभूतः।
ज्ञानं गृह्यते किन्तु या इच्छा भवति तादृश इच्छया विचारः भवति, तेन ज्ञानं भवति।
भवतु एवञ्च
इदानीं प्रधानप्रश्नः एवमस्ति, ज्ञानस्य विधेयत्वं नास्ति किन्तु तर्करूपस्य कुतः नास्ति इति प्रश्ने सति इदानीम् इच्छा नास्ति, यत् विधेयं भवति तत्र इच्छा स्यात्, इदं मे स्यात् इति इच्छा स्यात्, तदनन्तरं तत्र प्रयत्नं स्यात्, यत् इच्छया तदनन्तरं प्रयत्नः तदनन्तरं तस्य प्राप्तिः भवति, तस्यैव विधानं कर्तव्यम्। इदानीं स्वर्गकामो यजेत इति विधानं कर्तुं शक्यते, कुतः? मे स्वर्गं मे भूयात् इति इच्छया सः यागे प्रवर्तते, तेन स्वर्गप्राप्तिः भवति, तस्मात् तस्य विधानं कर्तुं शक्यते, किन्तु ज्ञानस्य विधानं कर्तुं न शक्यते। कुतः? इच्छा अस्ति चेदपि नास्ति चेदपि ज्ञानसामग्री अस्ति चेत् ज्ञानं भवत्येव। दुर्गन्धादिज्ञानं मे स्यात् इति इच्छा नास्ति, तथापि दुर्गन्धज्ञानसामग्री अस्ति चेत् दुर्गन्धज्ञानं भवत्येव। तस्मात् इच्छा विधानं कर्तुं कुतः न शक्यते इति प्रश्नः आसीत्। विधानं तदेव कर्तुं शक्यते यत्र इच्छा अस्ति, इच्छया प्रयत्नः, तेन तस्य प्राप्तिः यत्र भवति तस्य विधानं कर्तुं शक्यते। अस्ति इति इदानीं चिन्तनीयम्, इदानीं तेन उपादनीयं, तच्च अस्ति। कुतः? तत्त्वनिर्णयः मे भूयात् इति इच्छा भवति, तदनन्तरं तस्य तत्त्वनिर्णयार्थं न्यायानुसन्धानरूपः विचारः तेन क्रियते, तेन तत्त्वनिर्णयप्राप्तिः भवति। तस्मात् इच्छया प्रयत्नेन विचारः क्रियते इति कृत्वा तस्य कृते साध्यत्वम् अस्ति।
अन्यत्र उपक्षीणः भवति, किमर्थं प्रयत्नः अपेक्षितः?
कुत्र
अन्यथा
उपक्षीणः?
प्रत्यक्षेपि स्यात्।
न, कुत्र उपक्षीणः? इदानीं तस्य इच्छा अस्ति विचारेण तत्त्वनिर्णयः मे भूयात् इत्येव इच्छा तस्य।
इच्छानन्तरं किं विषयकः यत्नः अस्ति इति उपपाद्यते।
इच्छानन्तरं असम्भावनाशङ्का अस्ति, विपरीतसम्भावनाशङ्का अस्ति, तद्निवृत्तिद्वारा तथा च सत्यं न तथा च ज्ञाने तस्य उपयोगः मया नोच्यते। विचारः नाम अप्रामाण्यशङ्का, अनाश्वासशङ्का, निरासः येन युक्त्यनुसन्धानेन क्रियते, तादृशयुक्त्यनुसन्धानेन तादृशशङ्का निवृत्तिः भवतु इत्येव इच्छा। न तु प्रधानं तत्त्वज्ञानमस्ति खलु, प्रधानं फलीभूतं यत् तत्त्वज्ञानं तदर्थं यत्नः इति मया नोच्यते, किन्तु प्रतिबन्धकनिरासे एव यत्नः।
तर्हि चक्षुरुन्मीलनादेरपि
तदा च प्रतिबन्धकनिरासः विचारेणैव भवति इति कृत्वा विचारस्यापि कृते साध्यत्वम्।
चक्षुरुन्मीलनार्थं प्रयत्नः अपेक्षितः।
पुरुषस्य तत्त्वनिर्णयार्थं प्रतिबन्धकं भवति असम्भावनाशङ्का।
ज्ञानजननार्थं प्रतिबन्धकम् इत्यादिकं न अनावश्यकम्।
आचार्य, तत्त्वनिर्णयं प्रति असम्भावनाशङ्कायाः प्रतिबन्धकत्वं सर्वसम्मतम्।
अर्थात् प्रतिबन्धकनिवारणार्थं तत्र यत्नः अपेक्षितः इत्युक्तं।
यत्नः नाम प्रतिबन्धकनिरासः विचारे सत्येव भवति। तस्मात् असम्भावनाशङ्का निवृत्त्यर्थं विचारो मे स्यात् इति इच्छा। तेन विचारे तस्य प्रवृत्तिः, तेन विचारः, तेन अप्रामाण्यशङ्कारूप प्रतिबन्धनिरासः। प्रतिबन्धे निरस्ते च स्वयमेव ज्ञानम् उत्पन्नं भवति।
विचारे प्रवृत्तिर्नाम विचारम् उद्दिश्य प्रवृत्तिः इत्यर्थः।
एवं विचारविषयिणी प्रवृत्तिः।
एवमेव प्रत्यक्षेपि वक्तुं शक्यते इति मया उच्यते।
तत्र विशिष्य अन्यत्र नास्ति, तर्करूपे अस्ति इति तदेव। सर्वत्र अस्ति चेत् चिन्ता नास्ति। विचारे इति नास्ति, ज्ञानस्यैव विधिसमर्थनम् इति तु चतुर्थ न्यायामृते अन्ते एवं ज्ञानविधिः अवश्यं स्वीक्रियते।
ज्ञानविधिः नाम श्रोतव्यः इत्यादि खलु।
एवम्
एकत्र विधेयत्वं नास्ति इत्युक्ते अन्यत्रापि विधेयत्वं नास्त्येव इति तेषां प्रश्नस्य आशयः आसीत्।
सत्यं, किन्तु यत्र कार्ये वैलक्षण्यं भवति तदा अस्य कार्यस्य नाम विचारात्मकं यत् तर्कानुसन्धानरूपं ज्ञानं तद् विलक्षणं कार्यं, तम् अपवादः। सामान्यतः हिंसा न कर्तव्या, किन्तु यागीय पशोः हिंसा कर्तुं शक्यते। तद्वत् सामान्यतः ज्ञानम् अविधेयमेव, किन्तु तर्करूपं यद् विशेषज्ञानमस्ति तत्तु विधेयम् इति वक्तुं शक्यते।
यागीयत्वम् उपाधिः यथा भवति तथा अत्रापि कृतिसाध्यत्वं भवद्भिः उच्यते।
तर्करूपत्वं
तत्र नियामकं तर्करूपत्वं कुतः स्वीकर्तव्यं?
मया उपपादितं खलु,
नियामकं किञ्चित् वक्तव्यं।
मया उपपादितं तत्। इदानीं
यदुपपादनं तत्र कृतं तदेव उपपादनम् अत्रापि कर्तुं
क्रियते। तत्र उपपादनं कुर्वन्तु। कुर्वन्तु। अतिप्रसङ्गः उच्यते चेत् वैलक्षण्यं मया समर्थ्यते। उपपादनं कुर्वन्तु। इदानीं भवद्भिः समानयोगक्षेमः उच्यते खलु।
घटज्ञाने च